can't even find words to say.
Pence ordered to testify.
I have nothing to hide.
Deadly Alabama shootout.
We have lost a great officer. We have lost a part of our community.
Good morning. I'm Steve Cason with the CBS World News Roundup. Flowers, stuffed animals, and balloons. A memorial grows by the hour in Nashville outside the gates of a private Christian school where 3 children and 3 adults were shot and killed Monday. As police investigate the attack, CBS's David Begnaud in Nashville tells us people are honoring those who died.
Our motto is to be known, to be loved, to be prepared.
That is Catherine Koontz, one of the victims of Monday's massacre. She was the head of the Covenant School.
She was very much a champion for her students.
Barrett Severance, one of Koontz's former students at another school, remembered her as someone who was full of life and had a lot to give.
Opportunities are important. She pulled us across the finish line oftentimes after we quit.
She was wholly devoted to that community.
Tricia Drake knew Catherine Koontz professionally for years. After hearing about the shooting, Drake says she expected to see Koontz at the center of the school's response.
I just was telling my friends, I'm sure Catherine will come out and tell everybody that everything's going to be okay.
Of all things to talk about, Drake said her last conversation with Koontz was about active shooter training.
I don't know if she would have done anything to save those babies and her colleagues.
Throughout the community, there is unimaginable grief, even from Tennessee's Republican Governor Bill Lee, who has opposed stronger gun laws in the past.
We will act to prevent this from happening again.
He did not provide specifics, but did reveal that one of the victims, substitute teacher Cynthia Peak, was a best friend to his wife.
Cindy was supposed to come over to have dinner with Maria last night, after she filled in as a substitute teacher yesterday at Covenant.
I'm Chris Fox in Nashville. We know the shooter, Audrey Hale, legally purchased 7 firearms, including an AR-style rifle and pistol between 2020 and 2022, unbeknownst to the parents. Nashville Police Chief John Drake.
She was under doctor's care for an emotional disorder. Her parents felt that she should not own weapons.
From the manifesto found in the car, police believe the shooter targeted the school, but not the victim.
A drawing of how potentially she would enter.
But the motive for the shooting remains a mystery.
She was a student at that church at one point, but unsure right now if that was the reason.
Drake also praised the officers who rushed into the school and quickly ended the attack. CBS's Janet Shamley and has more on that.
About a minute after arriving at the Covenant School in Nashville,
Let's go!
several officers raced inside, methodically checking classroom to classroom. When they reach the second floor, they run toward the sound of a gunshot. Then they open fire, hitting the shooter.
The FDA has just approved over-the-counter sales of naloxone, the overdose antidote known by the brand name Narcan. A new judicial ruling figures to impact the Capitol attack investigation, as we hear from CBS's Robert Costa.
Former Vice President Mike Pence has been ordered to testify before Special Counsel Jack Smith's grand jury on January 6th about any illegal act committed by former President Donald Trump.
I have nothing to hide. I have a Constitution to uphold. I upheld the Constitution on January 6th.
The decision is a major blow to Trump's legal team, with the judge ruling executive privilege does not apply, and that private exchanges...
Well, that was today's news. I don't know if you saw that, but I just witnessed a car crash that the person was going too fast in the fast lane. Boy, I tell you what, they call that the suicide lane for a reason. Boy, I try not to get into that fast lane, and if I was over one more lane, boy, I don't know what happened. Oh boy. I guess that tells you that your heart works, because my heart is racing. Oh, that is scary. And now the traffic behind me is completely almost stopped, like everybody must have stopped. You know, in that situation, I'm already past the accident. I don't know if I should stop or if I should keep going. That tow truck's on one exit away. He needs to turn around and go the other way, but wow, I hope they're okay. Yeah, when it's raining like this, you can't be driving fast because the water's running across the freeway.